Hey everyone, so I'm back again, and this time I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. Last time we put a huge engine into a Mini, but this time I think we should make something that's good off-road. The reason for this is because in Beam, let's just be more realistic this time. In Beam, longitudinal for sure, and it's going to be solid axle coils. We'll go coils. Oh, yeah, coils. Yeah, so in Beam I have created a Jeep thing. It's a hopper, and I want to try it off-road versus whatever I make now off-road. So we're going to go 4x4. Now the engine is tricky. I'm honestly not sure exactly what I want to do. We can't skip ahead. We have to choose something. So I was thinking of doing an inline 6 and going for like an old style, older style engine. It won't be a 3-liter, it'd probably be a 4-liter. Yeah, just like that, just a 4-liter. But you can see that the engine bay has so much more room in this truck. So if we go for a straight 6, it probably isn't going to have as much power as I'd like. So that's the dilemma. So what I'm going to do is we're going to build a quick straight 6, and if it's got, we'll say, under 300 horsepower, then it's not going to be enough for me. So we got 4 valves, which is quite a bit. We'll actually do 2 because that's more realistic. Cast iron, probably not going to have variable valve lift. Crank is probably going to be cast iron as well, probably cast. We'll just keep this as is, no turbos, because that's cheating. We are going to do injection, we're going to do EFI, standard EFI. And we'll make it, whoever this is, they're taking care of their car, okay? They're running on premium. That's nice of them. Let's see, cast, catalytic converter. It's an off-roader, we don't need this. So it's knocking, it makes 76 horsepower, oh boy. What can we fix here? The fuel mixture going up is doing quite a bit, so it makes about 200 horsepower. We can mess with it more, but we're not going to get where I want to be. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get where I want to be with it. It's got a good amount of torque at peak torque, like 300 and some Newton meters, but that's not exactly what I want. So let's go back quick, and we'll go for a big style V8. We're going to keep the same things. We're going to make it, let's make it a 5.7. Make it a 5.7 liter V8. Up we go, up we go. Yeah, this needs to be up. Oh, that's 5.9, 5.8, 5.7. There we go. So 5.7 liter V8. It's currently knocking, so it's not making enough power. We'll just keep that like that. Fuel mixture, raise that up. So it's currently at, what's restricting it? There must be, oh, its exhaust is restrictive. Let's go back and increase the exhaust size. Oh, we need to mess with the cam profile and stuff as well. Oh, I went too far. Exhaust is right there. Okay, so we'll raise the exhaust until it's good. So it's making 300 horsepower. Let's see though. Cam profile, crank. Oh, too high, too high. It's still knocking. Compression though. See, that's just like a huge knock on it. It's only making, okay, there we go. So it makes 300 horsepower. Let's crank this up a little bit. That was a bad pun. Yeah, so it's got about 320 something. It's not even knocking, wow. So it's got a real beefy cam in it now. Let's see. So it seems like right here is about as good as we're going to get. We can raise the RPM limit a little bit. Piston reliability going down, so we'll leave it like this. Raise the fuel mixture, note that messes it up. Ignition timing, it's like just ever so slightly more power. Yeah, you know what, 345 isn't terrible. It's not terrible. Uh, yeah, that's pretty much standard for trucks these days. So we're gonna do, I think we're gonna go pickup truck. This kind of looks like an old Ford, except more square. I haven't actually messed with the pickup trucks in this game. Should we go long? No, we can't go long bed. We're going short bed. Oh my goodness. Should we go mega cab? Oh, that's super ugly. Okay, we'll shrink it down. We'll go traditional Ford cabs are actually a little bit bigger than standard, so we'll make it a little wider. Oh my goodness, we can give it a chin. I'm not gonna do that. Oh wow, that's, oh my goodness. Okay, I don't want to mess it up too much, because that was real bad there for a second. So what I want to do is raise out the fenders, because we want to put really wide wheels on this thing. It's supposed to be a, what's that modifying? Oh, you can raise and lower the bed depth. So weird. Okay. Yeah, so we'll just go with this. It doesn't look terrible. So what I want to do, we'll paint it black. Let me just modify this black a little bit though. What I find in game is that it never has enough shine, and we gotta raise the flake up a little bit. We'll save that. Yeah, so that's not terrible. Let me see, bumpers. One thing that I messed up before in one of my previous vehicles is painting this. I don't know if it's an automation thing, but when I go to all car and then paint it this, it doesn't paint these, and I don't know why. We'll go for steel wheels, and that looks fine to me. Nice black. Alright, so last time I went really I went slow through the engine, but this time I've gone fast through the engine. I don't know how bad this is going to be, but goodness, it really, it's not that powerful. It's really not. It's for a 90-degree V8, it's really not that powerful, but that's sort of old style. So what we're going to do instead is spend a little bit more time on the bodywork. I want to try and make it at least somewhat decent looking instead of the usual garbage I've been making. Problem with this is the tailgate ends right here, so your spot for lights is just this little area that is really, really small. So we'll have to work on that. Okay, so let's go headlights. I'm assuming that they would look something like this, or maybe like this. Oh wow, okay, let's just take a peek at those. Yikes. That's real bad. Okay, we're not doing that. Right as I say that I want to make it look decent, I make it look bad. Probably these then? Chrome trim? It's pretty small. It's not terrible, but it is pretty bad. We're gonna get rid of those then. Let's see, what else? What other kind of old style lights do we have? There are not that many. I might have to get some mods in the future to fix this issue. Maybe like an old style, like, whoa, that's old. That's too old for me. Did we try these already? I'm not sure if we did. That might be it right there. Make them nice and big. Okay, that is too big, admittedly. Okay, that's not terrible. I'm willing to work with that. We'll go taillights really fast here. Let's see. So we're probably gonna need some square-ish taillights. Oh, not like that. Probably like this. What has that done? So are we gonna... We might have to break realism and put them right here. Just because on... Actually, lower. On real vehicles, you're not allowed to have your primary brake lights on a moving part, so they would have to be here. But in this case, it's so thin there that we can't fit like decent sized brake lights there, so we'll just have to put them on the back tailgate like that. Those are pretty ugly. I will admit that. Okay, so we have our ugly vehicle here. One thing that I did notice this game has is these like classic style grills. And you can make them huge, like just massive grills. Just like that. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, somebody likes the chrome, and I'm gonna have to stick with that. Vents, this thing's not gonna have any vents. It will not have any scoops either. Let's see, so we've got aerodynamics, that's probably not gonna happen. We need a fuel cap. Just put a big one right here. Increase the size of it. Should we make it a 2-tank? I don't think so. Door handles, old style trucks used to look like this. Just like this. Yeah, that's not terrible. We probably need a little bit more on the back, to be honest. Mirrors, it definitely needs mirrors. Trucks would have had mirrors like this, but they would not be that small. Those are the baby mirrors. Trucks have to have the big mirrors. Okay, that's not bad. And let's see here. Aerials, no. Number plates, that might help to clean up the back a little bit. We'll just go for this. Number plates would be down on the bumper. Yeah, no, it adds something to the back. We'll just leave that there. Wheels, oh yeah, wheels are important. So when it comes to truck wheels, we don't have much. I find that these wheels right here are kind of glitchy. I'm not exactly sure why. Goodness, well, it's probably, those are the basic wheels. None of these are really like truck-esque, which is unfortunate. Those are like hubcaps. Oh boy. Because what we're going to do is we're going to give this thing massive wheels. We're just going to go for the basic wheels. And exhausts, it's going to need some form of exhaust. That big V8's got to breathe. Yeah, we'll just shoot that exhaust right out the bottom there. Bring it down a little bit. Lower our ground clearance. Actually, we'll bring it up into the bumper. Not into it, but like semi into it. Unrealistic, yes. Terrible, no. Alright, so I know that bumper bars are here and they're a thing. Can we maybe... Oh, it's so small. What is this? What? Hold on a minute. That looks really awful. Let me see here. I'm gonna have to put this down and then delete it. So if we take this and then we just make it like super wide, and then we make it really tall. Oh no, it's wrapped around the sides. Make it big. What is it? Okay, we're getting rid of it, whatever it was. It is... Bad idea, bad idea. Okay, drivetrain. This is where things get important on an off-roader. This is what I wanted to focus on the most with this. So we're going to go 4-wheel drive. It's going to be a manual transmission, 4-speed. Top speed, it thinks it's going to be about 200 Ks. That's probably pretty realistic, so we'll just crank it up to 200 Ks. Spacing, higher gear spacing is better off-road, apparently. So we will crank it up to like, we'll make it 75. We'll go for manual lockers, and that's going to be that. I still haven't figured out what tires are best, but we're just going to go chunky off-roads. We're going to crank up these widths. Look at how wide these are. That's like monster truck level wide. Tire diameters are going to be huge, going to be as big as we can get them. Rim diameter, we could probably shrink that. And then, oh wait, no, let's make those a bit bigger. 15s is fine. Rim offset, we'll make it, oh yeah, you can, whoa, you can make those wide. Goodness, okay. They're gonna be steel wheels. Oh no, okay, 24s, maybe a mistake. But yeah, we'll do this, then we'll crank up the widths. Oh goodness, it is, it's, oh, we can, wait, no, that's not the one I wanted to do. 395s on the back, that is wide. It's too bad about the diameter though, I want to increase that, but, it's, yeah, that's just how it is. So we have pretty beefy wheels on this thing, and it's got enough power that it should be able to pull itself up pretty much anything. So it's going to be, I don't know the difference, but we're going to go discs on the front. So they're going to be 2 piston discs, make them as big as they can be. Drums on the back, as big as they can be. And that's fine. It should, running too rich. Oh, did I mess up the engine? Whoops. I should have checked that before. Oh yeah, no. Wow, goodness. Okay, so it does make 400 horsepower now. That is a lot better. And no warnings. Oh my goodness. Is this the first vehicle I've ever made with no warnings? Okay, so we just finished with these. Pad type, that's fine, that's fine. So we're gonna go off-road skid tray, no cooling at all, because who cares? Bench seat in the front, interior is going to be standard with no infotainment. Just because standard just keeps it just, you know what, it doesn't matter. We'll go basic. We'll make it as light as we can make it. Power steering, we'll go no power steering, and we will go no traction aids. It's only got 400 horsepower. We'll go basic 90s safety. Springs are going to be whatever's best off-road. Okay, active comfort is pretty advanced for this, so we will instead go whatever that means. With an off-road sway bar and an off-road setting. So, oh wow. The perfect demographic. Goodness, this thing's actually good. I didn't even name it. Is this the best car I've made in Beam? So it's a 400 horsepower 5.7 liter V8. I always name things like that just so I know. Oh wait, what happened? Car's weight and lack of power. Try adding power steering. Okay, it wants me to add power steering. But it's perfect for this. But I don't care about power steering. Yeah, so this thing is good. Let me see. It seems like it's probably set, and it's not super expensive. Oh wait, what? One thing we didn't do is listen to the engine. So let's take a listen, just real quick. Now that it's not too bad, I just want to quickly read through these. So front brakes, rear brakes, wheel spin. It wheel spins. It hasn't even got that much power. Oversteer, front tires are too wide. Everything is wide, who cares? Manual testing. You know what we can do actually with this engine? This might be bad. I don't want to be messing around with it too much. We can raise that RPM limit. Okay, no, we're good, we're good. We'll just leave it as is. This is exactly what it should be. It doesn't need to be fancy or anything. And I think that we actually have made a quality vehicle. For the first time ever, we have made a quality vehicle. Goodness. Alright, so what we're going to do is exactly what we did last time. Going to export this thing to Beam. And, yeah. Take it for a spin. It almost looks like a dually in the back, but should be good. I'm excited for this thing. Alright, so we're here in Beam, and here is our creation in its fullest. You can see there is still a lot of room in the engine bay. That 5.7 is not taking up much space, but goodness, this thing has a presence. It is really ugly, but my goodness, it's pretty big. It's bigger than I thought it would be. Take a look at a hopper in comparison to it. Like, this thing is massive. So, I've come here to Utah. We are going to drive around both of these vehicles, basically, and just kind of see what they're capable of. So, first things first, take a listen to this. This thing has a heck of a cam in it. It is, it sounds like a Nascar. I don't know why, but this thing is just beefy. So yeah, let's stick it in low range. Go in low range. Ooh, I turned it off. Low range, turn it back on. I will lock the diffs, and we will climb up this hill. Oh, it's shaking, but it's got that automation rigidity, so it should be able to make it up here. Come on. Oh, come on. It actually did this earlier. I tried it. There we go. Come on. Alright, hold on. We need to reassess here. Maybe we'll take away the diff locks, and we will come at it with a little more gusto here. Alright, back it up, back it up. This is really steep. Like, it's not an easy slope. Apparently when I set out... Okay, come on. The gearbox just doesn't want to change, so I'm going realistic. And that was a mistake. Alright, we'll reset. We'll try that again. This thing, it revs a little high, so we're gonna have to hit it here. Fourth gear. This is the final gear. It's only got 4 gears. Down to third. Come on. Keep that wheel speed up. We're gonna take this thing in third if it's the last thing we do. There we go. Alright, back to arcade then. Yeah, now that's how you do it. Alright, so we'll just park this thing up here. We'll just turn it off because this thing does not mince words when it comes to gas. And so this is the Jeep that I've created. It's a hopper. It's my new default vehicle in Beam. I don't know, I just like it. But I did a couple of things to it with mods. The main one being, and now that's an underwhelming sound now that I have had you listening to the thing that we made in automation, but this thing has a 6.2 liter Hellcat engine in it, which is not an engine you can, oh goodness, which is not an engine you can usually get in this game, but through mods it has found itself here. Okay, let's try that again. We're gonna switch to low range because it's just probably for the best considering how much power this thing has. It's got 707 horsepower at least, and it's going through all 4 wheels. So my theory was that it should be able to climb anything. The issue is that it is incredibly tippy and it falls over without even questioning why. It'll just fall over. Yeah, so you know what? Let's just leave that there, and we'll take the new and improved good stuff, clip it back into high range, and go for a drive. Now, I'm not gonna have AI chase me or anything this time. We're gonna scream across the countryside in our 99% off-road vehicle, which is the first time I have ever made something that actually hit that level in automation. But goodness, the noise this thing makes. Oh, its turning circle is not good. Alright, I want to try it off-road in a few more places. We're probably going to have to do that eventually, seeing as this is Utah. Let's see. Alright, so a single tree in the middle of the wilderness. There's a bit of a civilization piece over there, but I think we should probably attempt to not die. Oh, goodness. Thanks to the hardcore automation durability and the flex on this thing, because my goodness. We have made it to... Oh. All that damage and we get foiled by a bus stop sign. We'll avoid that this time. Oh. Yeah, we've made it to, looks like the ruins of somebody's house. This thing has no respect at all, though. It is just... It is so loud. I guess that's what you get, like, it doesn't have any mufflers. It doesn't have a catalytic converter. It's just straight piped. It's a straight piped 5.7 liter 400 horsepower engine, so I guess that's what you expect. Most of the vehicles that I make are straight piped in this game, or in automation, but this one, maybe I should have put a muffler on it, because it is more loud than good, I would say. Alright, we're going down in the ravine. I think we should try and drive this path. This is I don't know if it's an official path in the game, because like this game does have defined off-road segments, but I don't think. Well, we're still driving. I'm not sure if we fully recovered from that twist. It seems like this thing might be a little weak in the back. Alright, we're continuing on. Oh wow, it's going quick. Too quick for these bumps though, it is bouncing. We're porpoising. That's not something you normally see on trucks, but instead on boats. Oh no, oh no! Oh! Okay, we lost a wheel. But we are going to reset in this pit. But we're not going to reset that way. We'll reset... Oh, that's arguably worse. Goodness, come on. Okay, we're gonna have to reset further. Alright, so what I want to do is go into this pit, and then we'll attempt to get out on the other end of it, if it's possible to do so. Oh yeah, I took that like a champ there. That was nothing for this thing. Alright, here we go. We're driving quick in the pit. Oh wow, it bounces so much. It's just jumping. Oh no. Oh goodness. All this thing does is jump. Oh, okay. Hey, we actually survived that with minimal damage. Oh. Never mind. It appears that we have lost a vital piece of this thing's off-roading ability. Alright. So we'll continue on here. Let's see if we can't just jump off of this little segment and go deeper into the ravine. We lost our exhaust pipe, but who cares about that? It's just for show anyways. Oh, we're up onto the road again. And there's the Jeep. Alright, Jeep. We're gonna end this off strong. Oh, we fixed it. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Might be a little more disjointed than the last one, but it still is a lot of fun to make this kind of weird stuff in automation. I have a ton more ideas of things that I want to do, so I'm just going to keep making these videos. Hopefully you enjoy them, and yeah, look forward to more odd creations from me. Oh no. Okay. I think we finished it off, but see you next time.